Hey everybody, welcome back to Chess Learners at PSGT Comics Chess. This is our Secrets of Tactics series, where we go over a bunch of different tactical themes, so you can learn how to play much better chess. So, our theme today is the pawn fork, okay? So in this position here, a lot of times, in the Cole system, you'll see black play this move, e5, okay? And obviously, white, a lot of times, will not want to take back, because they will not want to lose a d-pawn. But the problem here is, if white just plays a developing move like this, then the pawn comes down like that, and there's a simple pawn fork right there. White is going to lose either the bishop or the knight. So that's the first thing I want to tell you. So obviously, the first thing is what a pawn fork is where obviously a pawn acts diagonally, and if it attacks two pieces of greater value diagonally, that is what a pawn fork is. Okay, probably 50% of the time at least, a pawn fork will come after a pawn push, where the other team doesn't realize that that pawn will push again to fork. So every time you see somebody make a pawn fork, I want you to ask yourself, if he pushes that again, will I be fine? So white would say, if he pushes that again, will I be fine? He'll look and he'll be like, whoa, I will not be fine. So then, after this move here, I would either move one of the pieces or simply trade off there, okay? Obviously, okay, pawn forks work the best when they're defended by another pawn, like in the last position. In this position here, okay, it doesn't work for black to go here, because it's not defended by a pawn, it's only defended by a piece, and that will simply just win the pawn, okay? So, one thing you gotta be aware of, okay, is that a pawn fork sacrifice, like this, can move pieces off key diagonals. So let's say the bishop here is defending that knight there, okay? Black plays the pawn fork there. Now white takes, but then he's gonna lose that piece there, okay? So, that's really it. The main thing you gotta remember is after a pawn push, watch for the next push, okay? And the other thing you have to remember is basically pawns can only fork pieces standing next to each other with one square in between them. So make sure you have your eye out for those kind of things so you can learn how to